Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And we all know how corrupt the ANC gangster state is, but you probably aren't aware of the ways that they get bribed, or they get paid backhanders, billions and billions of rands worth. Well, the Zondo Commission has served one little purpose. It's kind of shown how to bribe a politician. The Zondo Commission of Inquiry into State Capture, now running at almost 300 days of testimony, as well as other inquiries into state capture and related criminal charge sheets, are providing a taxonomy of how to bribe a politician in South Africa. This taxonomy reveals that the cost of bribing a politician at the national level is going down. The story, as we know it, started with the former Deputy Finance Minister, Mcebisi Jonas, one of the first marquee witnesses to appear before the Zondo Commission of Inquiry. In April 2018, Jonas was one of the first witnesses at the Zondo Commission of Inquiry into State Capture to speak publicly, under oath and on the record, about his experience of being offered a bribe some months earlier at the Gupta family's estate in Saxonwold, Johannesburg. Jonas said, Mr. A.J. Gupta ignored what I said. That what he said was that Jonas was not interested in becoming finance minister, and he said emphatically that I must become the Minister of Finance. He also said that if I worked with them, I would become very rich, and he could immediately offer me 600 million rand. Yeah, you got it right, 600 million rand if he took the position of finance minister. He also said that if I worked with them, I would become very rich, and they would immediately offer me that 600 million rand. Incredible. He pointed at Mr. Duduzane Zuma, who was in the room, and said they have made him a billionaire and that he has bought his house in Dubai. No other politicians, you'll be relieved to know, have been offered nor been paid this amount. Mcebisi Jonas did not take the bribe, as history now reveals. Almost exactly 2 years later, after Jonas's testimony, former Gauteng Premier and Water and Forestry Affairs Minister Nomvula Makanyani confirmed her price when she came before the State Capture Inquiry in August. Responding to evidence by the company former COO Angelo Agrisi into how Bosasa had bought off the ANC government, Makanyani's testimony revealed that it took a birthday sponsorship and a deposit on an Aston Martin. After initially denying the Bosasa 50th birthday party sponsorship at the Victorian Guesthouse in Krugersdorp, Makanyani was prodded by evidence leader advocate Ziwe Notshe to admit that it had been not her 50th, as Agrisi had said, but her 40th birthday party celebration. Agrisi had got the birthday milestone wrong, but he remembered its theme as a break-your-leg party, which got Makanyani hopping mad. She told a bemused judge, Raymond Zondo, there is hardly a stage, there's hardly a dance floor where one could have danced to break a leg. Makanyani also told Zondo that I cannot attest how it ended up being a party, because there was a plan to say we are going out for dinner, we're going to have a few people joining us, and then we are coming back home. And then as I came into the venue, when everybody said, surprise, surprise, yeah, if you believe that. The other big gift Makanyani received, but which he does not classify as a bribe, was a 2.2 million rand deposit on an Aston Martin paid by a friend. She said, we, my husband, had been doing some work, including trying to get contracts coming from your Eskom and so forth. And so he, in our understanding of why my 50th is very important, he then said and discussed, and one of the things we agreed on was that we needed something that I think I would be happy with. Makanyani went on to say, and he will work with me to make sure that I get it. The contract took a while to come through, So the couple's friend Taba Mufamadi came to the rescue, paying a 2.2 million rand deposit on her 50th birthday, Aston Martin gift. It was never repaid. She said in return they were going to be part of his partnership on the Eskom contract, so that is how the deposit was made. For the rest of the politicians, it's often good old King Cash. In June, the organisation Undoing Tax Abuse, or OTA, referred former Minister of Transport and Minister of Energy Ben Martins to the National Prosecuting Authority for alleged bribery. OTA's further investigation of the Gupta leaks email found payments to Martins totaling 240,000 rand, made in 4 tranches of 60,000 rand, from Mabangala Investments, a company owned by Dudazani Zuma and Tony Gupta. In addition, OTA revealed that Martins had also received 3 payments totaling 60,000 rand from Prasa CEO Lucky Montana from November 2010 to September 2011. In August, the bodyguard of former Home Affairs Minister Malusi Gigaba detailed 7 visits to the Gupta compound and said the minister had received cash on several of these occasions. One of these visits, Gigaba had been sloppy, and the driver had seen him take some cash in 200 rand notes from a sports bag, bulging with currency. The bodyguard alleged that Gigaba had shopped in cash for some of the immaculately tailored suits he is known for. Gigaba is also known to have shopped in cash at Charles Gregg Jewelers. These trips were in the high roller retail zone of Sandton City and Hyde Park Shopping Centre in Johannesburg. Also, earlier this year, the UK investigative organisation Shadow World, run by former ANC MP Andrew Feinstein and his associate Paul Holden, found in a deep dive into the Gupta leak emails that former Mineral Resources Minister Mcebisi Jonas had received 500,000 rand in payments from the Gupta family companies while he was Free State Agricultural MEC. Well, I guess that's tied up with the dairy, isn't it? Later, when elevated into the National Cabinet, he received jet-setting holidays to the Oberoi Hotel in Dubai, along with Des Van Rooyen, who was the country's shortest-lived finance minister. I think his term was about 3 days, and the rand just went. The Oberoi is a 5-star hotel in Dubai, but it is by no means the city-state's finest, so it does appear as if the Guptas lowered the going rate as the politicians they paid to play got cheaper and cheaper. All right, guys, we're only scratching the surface at this stage. The corruption within the ANC gangster state is absolutely legend. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe. Bye for now.